I'm supporting Trump.
You are. Because?
Because it has to change.
Yeah.
It has to change, and now I vote more for what fits me better as a person, rather than voting for the black person or voting for the first woman. So,
What do you think about Kamala Harris?
I think they say she phony and fake, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I'm like Trump saying, you know, what are you, you know? So I'm not feeling her. People get mad about it, I'm just not feeling her.
I'm going for Trump. Kamala was on Biden's team, and I don't like Biden. Gas wasn't this high when Trump was our president. Food wasn't this high. I'm going for Trump.
One of the beautiful things I'm seeing is how real black Americans are waking up to the lies of the Democratic Party, waking up to the lies and the false promises and the agenda that they've spun to destroy the black community.
How are you feeling about the election?
I'm going for Trump. I feel like every time they don't want somebody who is good for us to win, they throw somebody black in our face thinking that's going to like make us vote for the black person.
I voted for Obama because he was black. I don't want to vote for her because she's the first black woman to run for president or to win.
I don't vote.
I'm running for Trump, so,
You are?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, why?
Yeah. I don't know, I just always been a fan of his, so that's what I'm running for.
I used to be against Trump. I used to live in Virginia. I saw the bad side of it, but really moving to Cleveland, but I saw the other side of it.
I'm supporting Trump.
You are. Because?
Because it has to change.
Yeah.
It has to change, and now I vote more for what fits me better as a person, rather than voting for the black person or voting for the first woman. So,
What do you think about Kamala Harris?
I think they say she phony and fake, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I'm like Trump saying, you know, what are you, you know? So I'm not feeling her. People get mad about it, I'm just not feeling her.
I'm going for Trump. Kamala was on Biden's team, and I don't like Biden. Gas wasn't this high when Trump was our president. Food wasn't this high. I'm going for Trump.
I'm sure that caught Don Lemon by surprise when he heard all those black people and black women in particular saying that they're going to vote for Donald Trump. And it's funny because 16 years ago, if you would have told me that black people were forcefully and vociferously complaining about Barack Obama, I would not have believed you, because 16 years ago, Barack Obama was the savior of black people. But now, black people are fed up with Barack Obama.
Michelle Obama, Barack Obama was at the DNC on the same. Barack just walking across stage, smiling. Oh, I'm fired up. You fired up? You having a good day? Because I think I speak for everybody when I say we ain't having no good day. It ain't fired up about. Talking about some, come on guys, do the right thing. Do the right thing? Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. The right thing is lower these gas prices, lowering these groceries, even that overseas alone, helping our veterans, helping our children, taking care of this country first. And as far as I'm concerned, Trump is the only one talking about it. And of course, it was only a matter of time until she brought up Trump. Oh, Trump, he don't like us because we're highly educated black folks. Trump is the only one that did anything for black folks. Black colleges was begging your husband to fund them. Donald Trump came in like a Mississippi pimp and said, y'all don't need to beg us, and gave them unlimited funds. They was begging your husband for. How dare you all get on this stage, give these preposterous speeches. A box of udon and noodles is fucking dollars. We don't give what you talking about. God, man, unbelievable. I'm mad, man, because it doesn't need to be like this. It does not need to be like this. This is silly. They out there talking about do the right thing. That's the farthest thing that they trying to do.
It's about time, because Barack Obama never really cared about the affairs of the black community. He never did. Barack Obama was put in place to usher in this LGBTQ, this debauchery, this degeneration that we're seeing taking place in our culture, in our society. That's why Obama was put in office. See, they needed a black face to push in this stuff. Like I've said over and over and over on this channel, they attached the LGBTQ to the civil rights. They've attached it on the backs of black people. So the LGBTQ and their radical agenda has written in on the back of black people. And so they used Obama to push this stuff in. They used Obama to destroy natural marriage. They used Obama to destroy the family. They used Obama to push in, to degrade, to desensitize Americans to this debauchery, to this stuff that they're pushing, because no one could speak out against Barack Obama. There were so many black pastors that got on board with LGBTQ, with homosexual marriage when Obama lit up the White House in that rainbow color. They got on board because they view blackness higher than their relationship with God. That's why I call them church plants, and that's why I say they don't do anything for the black community. When Obama was in office, these people bent the knee. As a matter of fact, Obama referenced Romans 13. He had these people so scared they couldn't even say anything bad about him. Just submit to what he was doing. It was a manipulation and it was witchcraft. And now we see what's happening in cities like Atlanta, where seniors are not even able to keep their houses anymore.
Good morning.
Yes.
My husband and I is in a state of perplexity. We're struggling now to pay $1,899 extra quarterly for medication from cancer with my husband. Now the board is asking us for an increase in taxes. I plead with you to have an alternative method and change your methodology in which you taxate homeowners, especially seniors. At this point, we're looking at having to sell our home because we can't afford it. Excuse me. I have a suggestion. In order to do something different, you've been doing things the same way for years, and it's not working for the seniors. Builders are coming in, building homes, and they're renting them, but their taxation is the same as ours. I feel like they should be taxed more because they have no invested interest in the community, and it's raising our taxes. We have parents who don't have homes, but they live in apartments or they have children. Maybe we need to consider assessing a tax on parents, maybe giving them an investment, making them feel invested with their children education. The homeowners in Fulton County cannot continue to take the burden. We're hemorrhaging, and we're hemorrhaging bad. My husband and I have looked at selling our home, and we can't afford the rent in apartments because with both of our incomes, we can't afford it. We can't afford it. If we go into a senior home, we can't afford that either because the waiting list is 2 to 6 years out. What are we supposed to do? And where does this money supposed to come from?
Thank you so much, Ms. Parks.
And then you have this stuff that's going on in California. Look at what's going on in California. Man, look at this. California advances 0 down, no payment home loans for undocumented immigrants. The California Senate Appropriations Committee advanced a bill to allow undocumented immigrants to make use of the state's 0 down, no payment home loan program. An expansion the legislature says will create significant cost pressures. It will. California is already running a deficit. This will bankrupt the state. But these people don't care. These Democrats don't care. They want to bankrupt the state. They want to bankrupt America because they want to remake America in their image, in the Marxist, communist, socialist image. That's their agenda. They're using these illegal immigrants as their useful idiots to bring down America, to destroy America. That's what they want to do. That's their entire plan. They believe in open borders. That's why the borders are open. Social and economic benefits of home ownership should be available to everyone. As such, the California Dream for All program should be available to all, wrote bill author, Assembly member Joaquin Arambula from Fresno. When undocumented individuals are excluded from such programs, they miss out on a crucial method of securing financial security and personal stability for themselves and their families. Think about that. This guy is wanting to add undocumented immigrants, illegal immigrants, people that came over here illegally. He wants to give them the same benefits as citizens. He wants to bankrupt the system for illegals. But that's what they want to do because they don't care about American citizens. They never have, they never will. They want a country that doesn't have any borders. They want this globalist, they have this globalist ideology, this globalist mindset to where there are no borders. Everybody is one. That's what they want. And unfortunately, some black people are waking up, but you still have a lot of black people that are still blinded by this. They'll still believe the lies. For example, that Trump said that soldiers were suckers.
Since 101. I'm the widow, Gold Star military widow, of Staff Sergeant Joseph Kennedy. And I'm making this declarative statement, and I want you to listen, because I have every right to speak on this matter. There are advertisements going around from the Democrats saying that Donald Trump called soldiers losers and suckers. That is categorically false. It is insulting, and you, just when I thought you couldn't sink any lower, you literally just pull this narrative out of the depths of hell and you distribute it like a virus. He never said anything of the sort, and I am not just saying that because I proudly voted for him, and I'm gonna do it again.
Because the Democratic Party has nothing to go on. That's why if you watch the DNC, which I have not watched 1 minute of it, I've seen clips, but I have not sat down and watched 1 minute of that convention, the Depopulation of Negroes convention. I haven't watched that. Because all they do is talk about Trump. They don't offer any policy suggestions because they don't have any policy suggestions, because their policy suggestions have placed black Americans in the place that they're in now. But you have these church plant pastors, you have these entertainers, comedians, and celebrities, and you have academia, and you have the media people who are all conspiring to keep black people down, to keep black people in their place, subservient to the Democratic Party. Well, I'm glad black people are waking up, because as I say over and over and over again on this channel, we're not victims. We are empowered for greatness.